Greetings, lords and ladies, Kaiser here, and welcome to the next quick look at your suggested mods. Now, to be fair, both of the Game of Thrones mods were suggested, but more of you seemed interested in this one, A World of Ice and Fire. This does not, however, mean that I wouldn't be ready to do a Clash of Kings in the future as well. Both of them have their pros and cons, but I decided to go with this one for now. Now, according to the ModDB page, this mod has used Britain Wall the source as a base to rebuild upon, and it also came with a little bit of flavor. Be prepared to create your own house and challenge the Seven Kingdoms. A gritty world awaits you, full of treachery and traitorous kings, lords, and knights. Will you survive the slaughter and take the Iron Throne? Or will you succumb to the traitorous ways that goes forth in Westeros and Essos? Alrighty, so there are many features in this mod, but let's get right into here. Into here, yeah. Over here into this, there we go. Launching A World of Ice and Fire. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. But yeah, I went through the features on the mods wiki page, and it excited the holy heck out of me. You prepare yourself to venture forth into a world of deceit and treachery. Prelude? Character creation. What is the Prelude? Game of Thrones presents. If you wish to survive in this world, I recommend that you listen carefully. Oh, wait. Am I supposed to... Okay. Am I supposed to just go through this? They recommend we listen carefully. Okay. Westeros. Dark times have befell this once fine land, pushing this continent once again into turmoil, filled with the rotting smell of death whilst rivers flow from blood of fallen foes and tortured victims. To the north of this vast continent is King Robb Stark, Lord of Winterfell and head of House Stark. Called by his bannermen, he is now ruling and declared King of the North. At war with the Lannisters and King Joffrey, he seeks out King's Landing to the south. Although the Lannisters are ruled by Lord Tywin Lannister, King's Landing is ruled by King Joffrey Baratheon. Okay, so we're probably gonna have to... I'm probably gonna have to have that actually written on a piece of paper, most likely, if we go and do this mod, so that I can properly go through that. But it looks good. It looks good. I like the idea of a prelude, just to get the person into the mood. Definitely a good addition. Okay, so character creation. Please choose your preference. This will change the names and consequences of various outcomes in-game accordingly. So, I prefer the characters to be named according to the HBO's Game of Thrones TV series, or I prefer the characters to be named according to the A World of Ice and Fire books. And there should not be an apostrophe there, but yeah, okay. At any rate, I'll be completely honest, I only watched the HBO series till about, I think, season 4? It was at season 5 that the two directors admitted that they're gonna start putting in a bunch of spoilers, right? I think so. That is when I stopped watching the series, simply because I would love to actually read the books first. I've read the first two so far, but yeah. I'm just kind of hoping that R.R. Martin actually finishes his work, and the same story does not repeat as did with The Wheels of Time. Knocks on wood right there. Alright, well, at any rate, I'm pretty sure that I would prefer to go with the original book series. Please choose your scenario. Static Wars. Westerosi factions will be locked in diplomacy according to the Wars of the Five Kings, or Sandbox. The same as above, but all factions, except the Night's Watch, are free to declare war and peace as they choose. Much like normal Warband. Okay, so essentially, if you decide to go completely the same way as the story went, aka who was at war with who, nobody, like, they're locked. They're locked. You cannot get out of those wars, and you just have to keep fighting until those guys are beaten. Or you go Sandbox, which, like it says, it's like normal Warband. Essentially, all of these guys can declare peace, declare wars on each other, etc., etc. So allies in the series can become enemies. Enemies in the series can even become allies, I'm sure. Well, we're gonna go with Sandbox. Are you a man or a mouse? A realistic wound system. This is the way the mod is meant to be played and depicts the true nature of the setting. It also provides an extra layer of strategy. Basic wound system be forever known as the Wimp. A wimpy little mouse. Choose wisely, as this cannot be changed during the game. Alright, so I actually went and checked out what the wound system in this mod is like, and if I'm not mistaken, yeah, battle wounds, there we go. So, when you're hit critically, or rather, you get knocked out, there is a certain percentage for everything. So 70% you get complete recovery. 20% means light wounds, or 10% is severe wounds. Now, there are certain ways that you can offset this. For instance, Iron Flesh, with each point in Iron Flesh, your percentage, like your luck essentially, goes 1% up. Charisma as well, every point above 10 points, so as soon as you reach 11, you're already up by 1%. However, as far as charisma goes, it goes the other way as well. Every point under 10 is minus 1% luck. So if we have only like 9 points in charisma, we can sustain severe wounds not 10% of the time, but 11% of the time. So yeah, wounds heal apparently in 30 days with 1 day. 1 day less for each medical skill, aka if you have like a member in your party that has 10 wound treatment, 10 surgery, 10 what's the third one, first aid, you can essentially heal up in a single day. But suffering same injury before the first one heals makes it permanent, which means that if we, for instance, like I remember the wiki said, if you break your arm or something, this is a hypothetical, if you break your arm in the game and you break your arm somehow again before the first break heals, that wound, or rather that injury, becomes permanent. However, you can also visit a maester to heal for a fee, and the fee is dependent on the renown that you have. Okay, so I hated the wound system in Gekkokuja because we never seem to heal from them. But this one seems to have all the numbers set and everything, so I am willing to give the wound system another try. So we will be men. Yeah. Where are you headed to? Westeros. Start in Westeros and have the opportunity to play through the main quest line. Or Essos, start in Essos but forfeit the main quest line. So yeah, there are a few quest lines. That's another brilliant addition that I really like. Like, I like it when the game not just leads you through things, but actually tells you a little bit of the story. The quest lines, I believe, yeah, you have like the initial quest line, then you have quest lines that you have to find, for instance. So the main quest line initiates upon starting a new game. Lord Varys' quest line, you can start by going to the Great Keep at King's Landing and talking to him, or you can also have the Beric Dondarrion's quest line at Hollow Hill. Now we will go to Westeros because I am quite intrigued what this questline is. Gender, we shall be male, though, oh, I can be female as well, but we will be male. Okay, people, Northman, short, Northman tall, what, there should actually be just a, clicker. Westerlands, tall, short, sandy Dornishman, salty Dornishman, Free Cities tall, the Reach, Stormlands, are tall and strong, short in stature, but agile. Aha! I see what's going on. Stormlands, Ironborn. You are Ironborn and you are of an average height. Short. Descendant of people from the First Men. Free folk. You are tall and strong, wildling, and descendant of people from the First Men. Free folk. Okay, so those are wildlings, Dothraki. Okay, we already know who those are. Valyrian. Vale. From the Vale and of an average height. The Vale, wait, that's right, that's where the annoying woman and kid are from. Riverlands, you are from the Riverlands and of an average height. I don't know. Let's be Westerlands, I guess. Westeros mostly rich due to the abundance of gold and silver that line the mountains. This is the home of the Lannisters. Okay, so maybe not. Don't particularly care for the Lannisters. I mean, Tywin was fun, but Stormland's sure will be a tall Stormland lad. Father was a serf. What is there? Lesser noble merchant. Next. Lord's retainer. Your father was a local lord's retainer and provided his battle prowess on many occasions, okay? Outlaw, a serf, slave, septon. What's a septon again? Clergyman. Okay, so no. Maybe a serf or a lord's retainer? Let's say lord's retainer. Childhood. Retainer's apprentice. That could be fun. Brought up in a noble's court. Blacksmith's apprentice. Merchant's apprentice. Street urchin. Nomad slave. A mummer. As a child, you were taken under the master mummer and joined mummer's troop. Life of hard work, but over time you became a performer. Ah, I see. Okay. Sure, why not? We'll be a performer. I'm curious because there is a bard system apparently in this game. Vocation, lesser noble, slave, retainer, free peasant, merchant, poacher. What? A begging brother. Yeah, just a retainer. Fate, being forced out of your home. Lust for money and power. Religious fervor, wanderlust. The loss of a loved one, personal revenge. Just being forced out of our home, I suppose. Religion, the faith of the seven. Aha! Right, there are 4 different religions from what I know. The seven-faced god, the Lord of Light, or... I'm gonna have to check how you actually pronounce this one. Good God. Erlor? I'm gonna stop now. But, yeah. This is the Lord of Life. Of Light, sorry. Then you have the seven-faced gods, the drowned gods, and the gods of the old. Now, plenty of lore in all of that, in all of this, especially on the wiki that I found. Religion can be changed by talking to the man of faith for the respective religion if you want to change it afterwards. And it might be a good idea to do that, because if your character has a different religion than the fief you control, then the fief will slowly start losing relations with you. They will start disliking you. Faith of the Sun, the old gods of the forest. Yeah, sure. Rhlor. Trait, none. Natural leader, warrior, or none. Right. I'm trying to remember what these traits do. I believe that if you have one of these traits, it improves your battle abilities. Like for instance, wait. I actually have this written down. There you go. If you have the natural leader trait, you can have a battle cry during a battle, which encourages wounded troops. Or if you're a warrior, you can have a war cry, which scares enemies around you. I'm more curious about that one for now. Okay, so quickly read through. You're from the Stormlands and are tall and strong. Your father was a local lord's retainer and proved his battle prowess on many occasions. He was always highly regarded by his lord, who praised his deeds at every feast. As a child, you were taken under the wing of a master mummer, and joined a mummer's troop. It was a life of hard work, but over time you became a performer well capable of attracting a good crowd. You staged different fights with real weapons and thus became very familiar with them. In addition, you learned plenty of songs and stories by heart. Though the distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way you had become a man, and the whole world seemed to change around you. Your skills were duly noticed by your local lord, who hired you to form a part of his retinue. You learned the power, systems, and struggles of the Westerosi folk who lay claim to the land, and how best to achieve such a living for yourself. Your lord saw to it you were trained in the most effective formations and how to best keep a rabble under order, as much for his own sake as for yours. Weapon sparring was done almost on a daily basis, and you could say you felt as one with a plethora of different one-handed, two-handed, and polearm weapons. When raids were successful, there was plenty of loot to be divided amongst the warriors. You witnessed firsthand the brutal and often deceptive ways in which power was won, also by listening to the songs and poems sung in the warm halls. Old heroes like Azor Ahai and the last hero were all but a heroic cry from a distant past, and the time was ripe for a new hero to emerge. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. However, you know you cannot go back. There's nothing to go back to. Whatever home you may have had is now gone, and you must face the fact that you're out in the big wide world, alone to sink or swim. You worship the Lord of Light, a single all-powerful God. The Lord of Life is the God of Fire. You are strong and fearsome, being able to let rip huge roars in battle, scaring anyone who dares to approach you. Yeah. We will be quitting without saving, just to make sure there are no crashes. No crashes. Yes. Okay. Attribute points. Let's see. 2 into agility, and I say 2 into strength for now, so that we can actually have a nice little 3. It's a little bit cut over there. Yeah, my OCD is activated. Oh well. So we will, let's see. Trade, leadership, and entertainment. Is there anything different than the vanilla? If I'm not mistaken, the prisoner management is gone. Yes, it is. The prisoner management is gone, and this is because the modder felt that it is, and he's kind of right, like, it's kind of ridiculous that an army of, let's say, 20 units, let's say you have a party of 20 units, can somehow control a prisoner hold of, I don't know, 50 prisoners or something. It's a little bit ridiculous. So they actually changed the prisoner system so that you do not have the prisoner management. However, the number of prisoners you can have is relative to the number of units that you have in your army, which I can definitely appreciate. That sounds absolutely understandable. Enter name here. Oh god. You know, just for the purpose of this first look, I'll just go with the name Tyriok. For anybody that's watching Critical Role on YouTube, I'm pretty sure I misspelled that, but this is one of the funnest characters in that series for me, so I'm just going with it for now. Plus the tie, I don't know, like, I know I said I don't like the Lannisters, but I like their names. I really like their names. They were original, they were fun, simply due to the fact that R.R. Martin actually stick to the point that usually a dynasty had like a certain way a name was formed. For instance, the Lannisters had Ty at the beginning, Tywin, Tyrion, etc., etc. We're gonna be Tyriok. Alright, entertainment, what is this? Every day that you rest, each hero with this skill increases the morale of the party. It also helps you while begging or performing. Drive it past 10, you could become the next bardic sensation. Ho 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 ho! It is a personal skill. I am curious as to what it does, so let's go with 1 point in that. Anything else different than the vanilla? I don't think there is. Tactics trainer, navigation. Hello, sailing master navigation. Right. This mod has a like ship travel and everything. And yeah, it does have these sea travel skills. So sailing master, every point increases the maximum number of ships you can command. Yes, indeed. Then you have navigation, which increases the travel speed on sea. Every level of the skill increases movement speed of your ship by 3%. Provides benefits in naval combat as well. Oh, okay, I didn't see that one on the wiki, that it also provides the benefits in combat. Right, so pathfinding, pathfinding increases your speed on the map, but only on land. Navigation is what you need if you want speed on the seas. So those two are different. Also, looting is apparently very important for naval travel or naval combat, due to the fact that you have a higher percent of capturing enemy ships. We'll go with Iron Flesh. We'll go with let's go Sailing Master 1, because I am curious in what it looks like to have a ship. Persuasion might be good just to have a little bit in the beginning. One more Iron Flesh and maybe a little bit of power draw. I do like myself some bow and arrows. Speaking of which, our archery is absolutely abysmal. What? I mean, granted, in the story it said that we were trained mostly in one-handed, two-handed, and pole arms. So archery, we're gonna have to work on. Though We probably have one of these 3 weapons in our hold at the beginning, considering we were training with them. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go tutorial. You know what? We're just gonna randomize a little bit. Do you look like a Tyriok? You look like a Tyriok, sure. Sure, why not? Wait, maybe here, just a, what the heck is this? Some sort of a perm. This looks even more like a Tyriok, if you ask me. Okay. We'll go with this one. It's the early hours of the morning when you reach King's Landing, a bustling city on the eastern coast of Westeros, set within the Crowlands. You had made your way here after hearing news of King Robert Baratheon. You know the climate is warm, with a subtle, relaxed atmosphere. Other than the solemn silence around the capital, everything seems like a normal day. You roam the Street of Sisters and eye Visenya's Hill and the Great Sept of Baelor in the distance. This place is huge, and you remind yourself not to stray too far in fear of getting lost. You stand still for a moment in awe of such beauty, whilst feeling the warm, quiet wind lightly whistling past your ears. It's certainly a far cry from the road you traveled to get here. With a great sigh of relief, you finally feel you can relax, and you start to decide what to do with the rest of your time here. That brief moment of sanction soon passes, when suddenly you hear the sound of marching foot soldiers, men, women, and children screaming. The smell of death is strong, and you've lingered long enough to now find yourself amongst the carnage. Excuse you? Am I immediately in a fight? And not a one-on-one fight? Load, please. Hello? Oh no, it's dark. Wait a minute. No. Oh. Okay. Those bastards! They're attacking anyone they think is House Stark! Run, you fool! Should I run or should I fight? I think I should fight. Okay, so are these guys... I think they're the bad guys, right? Yes, they are! He's aiming at me! Can you die? Die, damn you! Oh! No. I saw you. I saw you sneaking up. Okay, I maybe... Oh, no. Ah! It might have been up... Oh. You fall to the ground, unable to move. As you slowly lose consciousness, you can still hear the slaughter around you. The laughter of Lannister men as they slay the soldiers of the north, and the heart-wrenching screams of women and children being put to slaughter. You eventually awake to the sounds of voices and wonder where you are. Good God, this is dark. Okay, I mean, it's getting a little bit better, but I would still prefer... Is it possible to increase lighting a little bit? No? Okay. Why does it sound like we're on a ship for whatever reason? Stark Levy, Lord Edgar. Quest completed, the Purge. Really? I completed the quest by losing. Alright. You're alive! You're one of the lucky ones. Not many others alive, I can tell you that much. A bloodbath. It seems our Lord Ned Stark has been taken prisoner. You must go warn Lord Robb Stark. These 2 soldiers are loyal to Ned and will accompany you to Winterfell. Okay, I shall see it done. Your relation with the Westerlands has deteriorated. 2 Stark soldiers. Okay, very good. You must make haste and follow the King's Road north. Good luck, friend. Okay, is that all, or... Oh, wait. I think the map still needs to load? Okay, so it lagged a little bit, but here we are. King's Landing. Wait a minute. Why... What? Eh? Wait, we are at King's Landing. Oh no, I have to go back to Winterfell and tell him what happened in King's Landing. Winterfell. Wait a minute. I can't scroll any further out, though. Winterfell. Oh, wait. It's the other way around. Why is the map lagging so much for me? This is not good. This is not okay. Okay, so I guess we go to Winterfell and see what happens. Now, oh, World of Ice and Fire. If you have problems with crashing, try turning off the scenic menu in camp options. This mod is difficult and defaults to full realism mode. If you are finding it too hard to get going, don't be afraid to adjust your settings by navigating to camp options. Please keep in mind, though, that the mod is balanced in favor of the default settings. Alright, well, foot soldier. In the name of King Joffrey Baratheon, state your business, and don't try and fool us, peasant. We saw you sneak out of the gates. We're just passing is all, my lord. Please don't hurt us. You fall to your knees and beg for mercy. We are not part of your fight. Leave us be and let us on our way. I watched your men butcher those loyal to Ned Stark. I will avenge those slain, and you will pay with your blood. Wait, how many I don't know how many of them there are. Leave us alone. We've been ordered to take you back to King's Landing. Unfortunately, for you, we wasn't told if they'd be alive or otherwise. You have 3 troops ready to fight. Oh, okay, so it's just 3 of them. Your captains will deal with troop assignments. Choose who will join you in battle. Okay, battle size, that's fine. Ready troops. Reassess the situation, take the field, lead your troops, charge the enemy, surrender, assess nearby forces. What does this do? We believe the enemy has 3 troops ready for battle. Okay. Well, we'll be taking the field. We will be taking the field. Tactical controls. Use the keyboard numbers to select a division. Press 0 to select your entire force. Use F1 to F4 to order selected divisions. Keep the F1 key down to place selected divisions. One may target... Okay, we already know this. Pressing the Enter key often initiates an overheated strategy camera. Overhead strategy camera. Often initiates. So, not always. Pressing backspace key often initiates a battle command displayed with radar. I like how it says often displays. AKA, it may be bugged and doesn't show it, but it often shows it. Where are my units? Oh, here they are. Where are the enemy units? Hello? Guys, follow me. Wait, where actually are they? This is weird. They're going like left to right instead of straight at. I see them. I see them. I see them. Good God, these maps are large, huh? Alright, well, as far as other features go that I saw, so yeah, Booker TV version, we already saw that. Static or sandbox mode, we already experienced that as well. What are they doing? Is that like serpentine or what? There's also custom artwork within the cities, like scenes and everything, so I'm very excited to see those. And there is apparently also a new and improved relation system. Okay, guys, charge. Yeah, that's 1. Get him. That's 2. 3. Right, I didn't... Wait, is it B? Was that... Nah, I don't think that was... Did I actually yell? I don't know if I actually yelled. Well, let's capture this guy. Wait, but I can still have 5 prisoners despite only having 3 guys? Interesting. Gazing at the maimed and the dead of your latest victory, you ordered your troops to... burn the dead in an offering to Hor. Gather and share any loot as is common. You estimate this will take 3 hours. Leave the dead to rot, but take first claim on the looted corpses. Burn the dead in an offering to Roar and leave all the loot. Leave quickly and press on with your journey. Let's go with this one. Your victory has increased the morale of your men. Good! Now player reputation is 1. Lovely. Okay, so 100 and... Yeah, your shields are definitely better than mine, sir. Why can I not have it? Shield 3. I guess we don't have shield 3. Yup. That's a 12. Okay, well, I can still have your gloves, though, so that's nice. We'll put the food in first place. Like so. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna have to go... Wait. Camp. Options? Full realism, yeah, that's fine, but... Accommodate tactical speed, stamina, shield, bash, on, player stumbling. Disable scenic menu. Disable the 3D view and settlement village menus to improve the loading time for slower machines. I mean, it's not a slower machine, but let's see if it helps. Nope. Nope, still lagging anytime I get onto the map. Why could that be? Does anybody else please comment in the comment section down below? Does anybody else have a problem with lagging when opening the when coming onto the map? Let's see. So we're supposed to head to Winterfell. It keeps lagging for whatever reason. So what other features do we have? Well, let us see. There is also the Bard Entertainer system. So you choose a song from a bard or play one yourself to entertain guests in towns for a boost in relation and in coins. There is a bounty system, so you can ask innkeepers if there are any bounties out, and you can become a famous bounty hunter. There is also a hunting system, so you can go and hunt animals for food and skins that you can then sell for coin. Okay, so I guess they're ignoring us for now. Still wanna be sure we're safe, so we don't have to check in or anything. Okay, no checks for us. Let me just. Please don't tell me we went in the wrong direction again. Or rather, not again, but just in the wrong direction. We didn't. Winterfell is right up there. Vale isn't exactly... You have no chance against us. Surrender now or we will kill you all. Bastards, we will fight you to the end. They have 20 people. I am very sorry, but I have to finish at least this. So, that's gonna happen. What is this? Is this ice, or what is this supposed to be? Do you want to retreat? No. Wait, there's still more of them? But there. Okay. So yeah, that was Control Alt 4, just because I actually want to get to Winterfell, and I was hoping that we could get to Winterfell and I could explain a few more features, but I guess we just have to, like, plop to Winterfell immediately. Burn the dead. Take everything. Okay, so we do get a bow and arrow. Arrows, not arrow. Plus 6 damage. Wow. No, wait. Minus 3 damage. What? Wait, which is it? It's probably minus 3 because they're bent, I guess. 17 to foot armor. Okay. Clansman's Clansman's Lamellar. I'll take that. And that is pretty much it. Yep. We leveled up a few times because apparently we, you know, killed everybody. Sure. In that case, I guess we just have to stop lagging. Thank you. Head to Winterfell. Join the competitions. What is it? Oh, yeah. We'll do this. We'll do this. Just let me first make myself... Oh, hello. This is different. So if you press on character, this opens up. Level, health, stamina, renown, reputation, commoner trust, right to rule, money, religion. Can read? No. Reading? No books. Trait warrior. Scars none, wounds none, enemies killed 2, enemies wounded 21. Yeah, not exactly. But hey, what is this? The Andals called of the Seven Kingdom of the World of Ice and Fire. Ooh. Hello, there's a whole story over there as well. Yeah, okay, but we want to go into attribute and skills. Let's increase our strength. Wait, not all of them, just 12. And I think we go one more into intelligence in order to make ourselves a slightly stronger. Also, we need shield. Shield only 2. Wait, we need our agility to be higher than. I see. Okay, so power strike. There we go. Hopefully this helps us in the competitions. You guys know that we always go for a tournament in the first episode just to see what the battle systems in the tournament is like. If it's any different than the vanilla, I'm sure it is. There we go. Okay, so place a bet on yourself. We don't really have that much money, but we will be fighting in the next round. Tournament options. Oh, wait, that's new. Actually wanted to check that as well. Okay, so we do have a bow and arrow. Where was there a random arrow over there? Is this... Wait, no. How can I tell who's with me, who's not? Wait. Options. General options. Report casualty, report experience, report show banners on friendly troops. Yeah, why isn't it showing it then? Like, why can I not see that these two are my guys? If they are our guys. They are our guys. Okay, what are the tournament options? Preferences. Click to disable expert difficulty. Oh, good God. Are we on expert difficulty right now? Sounds potentially fatal. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, so guys, I think we should let them fight it out, and then we rush in and finish off the victors. What do you guys think? No? Okay. Then let's get in there. I mean, you are pointing your shields towards me, but... Wait, I can't tell... I can no longer tell, like, what team am I with? I can't tell, but these two are apparently heading towards me. I don't like this. Ow. Ow. Oh, he's down. It's not working. I can't yell out to... Ah! That was a lot of feints over there. Okay, so tournaments are definitely going to be a challenge. Alright, sure, why not? Visit the Lord's Hall, that's what we want to... Wait, what? There's a feast in progress in the Lord's Hall, but you are not of sufficient status to be invited inside. Perhaps increasing your renown would win you admittance. Or you might also try distinguishing yourself as at a tournament while the feast is in progress. Okay, so the game literally wanted me to win the tournament in order to gain entrance to the feast. Podrick Payne. Wait, I know you. Are you looking for a young squire by chance? I could be. Yeah, I know who you are. Looking for someone like yourself to command. Good, get your stuff. 550 stags. Sure thing. Sword. Bran! Hey, have a drink with me? Sure, why not? Well, maybe you would like to invest a few stags in a drinking game. A competition, be warned. You shall not win easily. What is your bet? I will bet 50 stags. First round, together. Ha! That's good. Another one. Another. Harf. Not bad. Another one. You lost 50 stags. I don't feel well. Wait, what is this? Is that... What? What happened? Is this just completely random which one of us gives up first, or... Sorry, I have no time. Yeah, I'm just gonna kick that one then. Jorel. How can I help you? I'd like to flip a coin with you. Can we actually just do this with everybody? Heads. He flips the coin. Look, it's tail. Bad luck for you. What do you mean 113 stack? I bet 50. Okay, of your best mead, are there any bounties posted? So you reckon yourself a bounty hunter, eh? Have something, the lawless villain. Alright. So, yeah, that's the bounty system. I'm pretty sure we found this bounty system in, like, Prophecy of Pendor as well, I believe. Have you heard if anyone in this realm might be looking for a job for a man like myself? Valyrian Blade, maybe you can help. I'm looking for a Valyrian Blade. Well, I do know of one such place where a Valyrian weapon could be reforged, but you must pay me 100 silver stacks for more information. Sure, talk. You must travel to Kolhor in Essos. Speak to the weaponsmith there. He may be able to help you. Thank you. Okay. Mero. Greetings, friend. You look like the kind of man who do well to know me. I travel a lot across Westeros and Essos and keep an open ear. Okay, so he's a traveler. Got it. Let's head into... Wait, trade with locals, visit the training grounds, other activities. What are the other activities? Visit the brothel. Hello! Okay, so after entering the brothel, something tells me that showing bare and nude women would not be a very good idea to show on YouTube, even if it is in a game in 3D. So let's not do that. Let's not head in there. I'll probably cut that part out. Attempt a music performance or speech. Hello, this will take you 1 hour. This will take 3 hours. I want to give a speech or a simple piece of music. Here, see what happens after it stops lagging. Okay, no, but seriously, if anybody has an idea how to stop this lag, please do share. You perform some simple music. You received 3 silver stags and gained 1 bardic reputation. Okay, so we gained 3 silver stags, lost 34. So probably not the best of usage for our time. Visit the training grounds. So everything's normal in here. Is there anything special? Is there a war? Sure. Sure, let's do this. Let's just do 1 fight to see what happens. Stamina is high. Oh, so we have stamina. Hello. Stamina still high. Wait a minute. Why are all of you heading straight for me? Dude, come on. He's showing you his back. Okay. Got it. I need to leave now. Farewell. Yeah, we really do. Oh, what else did I want to check? I wanted to check menus. That's what we usually do in the first episode as well. So, what sort of options are available to us? Second outfit. What is this? Okay, so we can actually choose a second outfit. Why would one want to do that? I wonder. But sure, let's put a couple of things over there. A couple of weapons. There. Recruit prisoners, we can do that. You offer your prisoners freedom if they agree to join your ranks as soldiers. 1 Western foot soldier accepts the offer. Reject. Okay, so we can do that in the camp. You can usually do that as well in other mods, I believe. Troop tree, we'll go through that one. Wait here. Options. Yeah, options. Okay, so sandbox campaign. Pretty sure, yeah, we cannot change it from static to sandbox or vice versa. Difficulty type, custom. Custom, beginner, normal, full, realism, impossible. So now it's on custom. Alright. Player damage, normal, friends damage, hero damage, reduced to 1/2. Wait a minute, no, hey. No wonder nobody died from the attacks we were doing. At least do it on normal. Why would it be hard? Combat AI, hardcore. No Schnitzel. Tactical speed, normal. Campaign AI, normal. Gear effect skills, stamina. Oh, okay, so we can actually turn stamina off if it becomes a little bit too much. Gear effect skills, shield bash, I like that, but I forgot to use it. Blood loss. In order to use the shield bash, if anybody, if you don't know, yeah, it says right there. So basically, right mouse button and then left mouse button, and you bash them. Blood loss. When the troops take damage from blood loss. The setting affects the player and all game characters. Hello, interesting. Bodyguards. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we all know what bodyguards are. The player will have bodyguards in certain locations, like when you go into town, etc. Player stumbling. Your player has the chance of falling backwards in battles. This enables a realistic way to overcome the walking backwards exploit. This setting affects the player and all game characters. That explains why the guy that we hit fell earlier, but is it really an exploit if you walk backwards? What do you guys think? Because to me it does not exactly feel like an exploit, considering that usually you're much slower even if you go backwards than the enemy is going forward. So I would say deactivate that one. Rest improves morale. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, so battle size is 150 now. It can be a 750 performance. Okay, but we'll do like 200 because I'm not sure how our PC or our PC, my PC would handle it. We're 250 there. Disable scenic menu. We already disabled that, but it didn't seem to help much. Insane difficulty, no. Gore, special setting. Add decapitation to battles. Good God. Okay, so if we're gonna be doing an actual Let's Play, I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to have gore. White Walkers do not invade. No, they can invade. They invade apparently. According to the wiki, they invade. He says invade around day 700. Enable charge animation in battle. Turning this on allows your characters to perform a war cry animation when telling your truth. No, that almost killed me in the first fight because I yelled for everybody to charge while the enemy was very close, and instead of being able to strike at the enemy, I basically had my hands in the air, waving like I just don't care. Display projectile distance traveled. I'm fine with that one. Player division, none. Disable complex formations, auto turn army to face enemy, yes. Player's enemies only attack. What does this mean? The army opposing the player never takes a defensive position at the back of the map, but it will always charge the armies of the player and his/her allies. I mean, I prefer that to the enemy just standing on a hill and waiting for us to attack them, but that is basically what we do as well, so it's completely normal for the AI to try and use the same sort of exploit, or rather not exploit, but you get what I mean. Send scouts. 30 men are needed. Okay, what is this? You stop to rest. Here you can manage your camp's resources. Sending scouts ahead of the army will increase your chances of spotting enemies. However, these men always move very exposed, so their life expectancy is low. Send foragers. Send men to forage as your army travels. They return with extra food every half day. 20 men are needed. Fortify camp. Fortify your camp with basic defenses. The men engaged in this difficult work will need a reward of 200 silver snags, or you could find yourself in trouble. 60 men are needed. Is this the same as entrenchment camps? Because I read about those as well. Entrenchment camps, apparently, basically when you put up camp, you can entrench for a small morale cost. Now, I'm not sure if the morale cost is lessened if you actually do have the 200 silver stags. Not sure about that one. It is good if you have footmen in your army, but very bad if you have cavalry, since they really don't gain any bonuses from it. Items can be lost in battle because enemies can actually rush the encampments and just loot everything you have. However, having a fortified, or rather an entrenched camp, apparently allows multiple reloads during battle. So your skirmishing units will have multiple reloads, aka will not run out of ammo as quickly. You do require tools and some time, and the number of which is based on your engineering skills. Sorry. The tools and the time required is based on your number of units and the engineering skill you have. And it stays up for 3 days. Now, I'm not sure if Fortify Camp is the same thing that I just read about the Entrenchment Camp, but Alright, the North has been ruled by the Starks for 1,000 years. We already know the stories over there. So yeah, you do have the ability to recruit special units, such as standard bearers, musicians, religious units, unsullied, veteran ironborn reavers, shepherds, spies, etc., etc., etc. And depending on which units you have and how many of them you have in your army, you get bonuses, such as with standard bearers. I forget how it goes. I think it's like 10, 30, 50 or 10, 30, 60 or something like the initial, depending on how many units you have, you gain the leadership bonus. So for instance, for standard bearers, if you have like, I can't remember if the first number is 10, so basically when you have 10 standard bearers, you gain 1 leadership point bonus, etc., etc. You can have musicians, religious, unsullied, they give you tactical bonuses, you get the point over here. But yeah, these bonuses, like, it's a pretty interesting concept. Like, you can change your, or rather not can, but the game is basically forcing you to create a specific sort of army build, which I can definitely appreciate. You can click read book. You cannot read, you can learn to do so at a citadel. Okay, so we can actually learn to read. That's pretty cool. Your settlement, retiree, what is this? You cannot build your settlement so close to another settlement. Right, you can actually build your own settlement. That is one of the features that made me want to play this mod. Because, there we go. So, once you create a settlement, the settlement, I believe, if I read correctly, has 3 stages. Depending on which stage the settlement is at, more options become available. Now, one of the things that you have to remember is that none of these settlements, or rather, when you create your own settlement, it does not apparently provide you with any sort of income, even though a settlement like at max level can have everything from maesters to inns, all of the goodies, but it does not apparently provide you with an income. Now, if that was changed, I don't know, but the wiki that I read, I believe was still, granted, I believe it was still the old one for 4.6 or 4.7, something like that. And it said that you do not get any income from it, so that's a little bit too bad. Second out for recruit prisoners, troop tree. There we go. We usually go through the troop tree as well. So the veil. Okay, I can definitely appreciate the fact that it's very simple. Considering how many factions there are, if every faction had like peasant units, noble units, God knows what other kind of units, that would be a little bit too much. Stormlands. Stormlands peasant levy. Let's see. What are your strongest unit is a house knight, I suppose. Volantis. What are your strongest units? Tiger cloak guard, elite archer, cavalry. Okay, so Volantis units definitely have Valentin slave. Oh god. Okay, so they start from slaves, go to freemen, trainees, etc. I'm just looking for which of the factions would have the strongest archers. Quahoric Black Goat Warrior. He does look pretty sweet. He does look pretty sweet. It only has 2 weapons though, or rather shield and a weapon. And the shield does not look very good. One-handed, yeah, only one-handed. Strength 24, agility 17, level 34. So the level is not that high. I'm just curious, what was this elite archer's level? Level 31. Okay, so none of the levels are really that high, huh? Lyseni Cavalry, Lyseni Elite Archer, Sellsword, Westerlands. Yeah, these definitely look like Lannisters. Red Cloak Knights. What levels are those? 41. Aha! They also have a standard, it seems. Lorath. So all of these look ordinary. Tyrosh. Slave Warrior. You any good? Not really. Okay. Mir. Same thing. Okay, Stargarian. Hello. Dragon Guards. Level 39. One-handed 281, strength 30, agility 22, power strike 6. Okay, so none of these units are really like OP, and I guess I can appreciate that. So you can never have like an elite army like you can in most mods. Though I will admit, not sure if I'm too happy about that. Usually, I mean, it makes sense that like you cannot have like some sort of Goliath army go against every other army and just beat them every single time just because you have stronger units. Like, I can appreciate that you have to use tactics and you have to actually think about what sort of army build that you want to have, not just, you know, upgrade your units to maximum level and then beat everybody. So this mod certainly looks like one that would require quite a lot of time to get used to. Not just get used to, but get good at. This one looks like a pretty good as well. Looks like he has a longbow. Pentoshi veteran marksman. So Pentos. Dothraki Kalasar. Why don't these two have the tattoos? I know, I'm being pickish over here. Free folk. Wildlings. I can appreciate that they actually have like the usually kind of cold area horses. Cold area horses, good god, what am I saying? Wildling Raider. Level 27 archers. What is that, Pila? Can't click on it. One-handed polearms. Oh, so it's a polearm, okay. I thought it was a javelin or something. Night's Watch. Night's Watch veteran rider, veteran ranger. Hello. Okay, so we would certainly want to recruit some of these. Apparently, like, I don't know if there are ransom brokers in the game itself. Because I read, again, on the wiki, it might be a little bit outdated, but I read that the only way that you can really get rid of prisoners is if you sell them to either, like, what was the person called, like a crow's witch or something like that? Or you sell them to the Night's Watch, and that actually bolsters the Night's Watch's numbers. So if you sell them prisoners, that actually increases the number of the Night's Watch. So that is pretty cool. We haven't finished that here yet. Dorn, what do they look like? Yeah. So they're basically the Turkish units of this fantasy world. Finger Dancer, what is this? The Iron Islands, Ironboard. Finger Dancer, what? Why are you called the Finger Dancer? There's probably something about it in the books, but Bravos. Master Water Dancer. 38. Okay, so yeah, this is probably one of the Bravosi swordsmen that they're so famous for having. The Reach. Reach Sworn Sword. Okay, the Riverlands. Riverland Knight. Certainly seems a bit scraggy, but hey. The North. Yep, once again, the horses, awesome. Northern House Guard, you seem to be like the most elite of these guys. Yeah, Stark. Battle Axe, interesting. One-handed. And that's it. Level 39 hit points, alright. What about the Northern Cavalry? Level 33. Okay, yeah, so you are definitely the best unit over here. The North, Norvos. I'm not familiar with the Norvosi. Bearded Bishop. Oh, okay, so these are like the religious units, I guess. Dragonstone. Knight. 31. Okay, yeah. And what about the infantry unit? Also pretty cool. And the Vale. Vale House Guard. It's a nice helmet. And Vale Knight of the Gate. 39. See, finally somebody that actually has a strong looking shield. Strength 30, agility 20, hit points 83. Good God. Okay, so fighting against these guys would definitely be a nightmare. But that does seem like one of the units that you would want in an army. What sort of options? Yeah, we already went through these, but I do believe that there are different sort of options in reports as well, aren't there? Please stop lagging so much. Good God. Next payday, 10 of the second turn, 298. What? I'm a little bit confused. So day 10, prosperity report, nothing new. Spy reports. Based on your current leadership skill, you may deploy up to 0 spies. You currently have 0 spies deployed. Okay, so we can actually deploy spies. That's pretty good. Troop quarters. A small camp is established for troops you want to leave in this place for the moment. Take a look at the troops. Oh, okay, yeah. So these troop quarters, they are useful for... I read that they're mostly useful for when you want to travel by sea. Because every single ship has a certain amount of units that you can have on it. And if your army exceeds the number of units that ship or those ships can ferry across, then you can potentially build one of these troop quarters, leave like I don't know, half of your units there, and then ferry your units, your army, like in 2 trips. But at least you get to keep all of your units. And you don't have trouble with not being able to travel at all, because if you do exceed the number of units that a ship can carry, well, you can't even set sail. Like it will not even let you apparently try it. List of known lords by relations that we already know. Courtship relations, like the overview of that. Companions overview. Podrick Payne, strength 10, riding. Oh, I can definitely appreciate this. Oh, it is so much easier to actually see what they're good at, etc. Happy about. You don't... Oh, I love this. God, I'm slightly annoyed that it's lagging once you get on the menu, but everything else seems awesome. Faction relations reports. We already know what that is. Player and companions reports. Tyriok, Renown, 86. You were a free man of Westeros and Essos. That is true. Alright, well... character, I believe, yeah, we already saw. Let's see, story, we know that. Ships, we can check ships if we have any, and their status is also shown here due to the fact that ships can be damaged, and that shows you that information over here. Relations, Factions, known lords, courtship. Alright, so you can also check it here, not just in the usual reports. You can actually go to the character sheet. Companions info. Podrick Payne is happy about your choice of companions, happy about your style of leadership, and happy about the general state of affairs. Morale is 99. Alrighty. Under arms in your party. Yes. Quest, the pointy end. You have been asked to accompany 2 soldiers of the north back to Winterfell. Upon arrival, you must find and tell Robb Stark what happened at King's Landing. So yeah, we're gonna somehow have to get in there and tell Robb Stark exactly what happened. For now, we have no wounds, lifetime wounds, 0 so far, that's good. Budget, we can see it here. Yeah, we spent most of our money gambling without understanding the rules. Well, a coin flip was pretty normal. Though I have no idea why when I bet 50 stags, I lost 113 or something like that. That was a little bit surprising, but oh well. Party, current party size limit is 16, renown 9, combined leadership 0, charisma 7. Wait, what do you mean combined leadership? Oh, does that mean like your leadership plus the bonus from the standard bearers? Probably. Because I doubt that, I doubt leadership is a party skill. Party/leader skill. Wait a minute. Are you telling me that if I increase leadership level of our companions, we can have more units in our army? But you guys can actually see this. Right, day 5 of the second turn, 298. That's a little bit too dark for you guys to see, I'm sure. Or at least I'm hoping you can see it. Wait a minute. Okay, so we can currently have 16 units. Podrick Payne, let me just talk to you real quick. You try to seduce... Wait, you can try to seduce? Oh god, I can seduce him. No. Never mind. I want to see your skills, though. Yeah, and we're just gonna do a little bit of an experiment here. And give you a leadership point. I don't know, just go into random things. Never mind. Yes! Yes, it does mean that! Holy damn! Okay, so if we have companions and we increase their leadership level, that increases our army size. Wait. What sizes are the armies that are like in Winterfell? They're not even that big. Like, look at that. 363, 197, 123, 107. Those are not very large armies when you consider the fact that each and single companion can apparently add leadership to your party. Wait, character... God, please, every single time I open the map, it does this. Combined leadership, +5. Charisma +7. Fiefs, 0. Okay, so if you have fiefs, I guess it also increases the party size limit. Tyrion can completely manage 10 troops. He currently has 4. Oh, wait. What does completely manage mean? I wonder. So our party size limit is 21, but I can completely manage 10 troops. Not too sure what that one means. If you know, please do comment in the comment section down below. What does it mean that you can completely manage 10 troops? So I can still have 21, but, like... I don't know, do our tactics suffer? Does our morale in battle suffer? Something like that? Statistics, effects on victories 2, quest completed 4, inventory, we have apparently... oh, okay, so our inventory is worth that many stags. That's pretty good. Days of Adventuring 1, level 5. Alright, well, that's as far as the character goes. The troop trees goes. The... beginning, at least, of the main quest line. We will, of course, be continuing the quest line in the next episode, at least just to see where this takes us. What the next quest line is. Or perhaps we don't follow the quest lines, but we simply go and collect some units and start doing the usual what we do in the second episode, which is do some battles, do some, do a siege, maybe 2 or something, and And also, there are so many other features that I wanted to talk about that I will be talking about in the next episode. So, hopefully, guys, yeah, there's a lot to look at. So, I'm very sorry I could not look at everything in the first episode, nor could we actually do any battles in the first episode either, simply due to all of the things. At any rate, guys, thank you very much for joining me. I have been Kaiser. I will see you guys in the next episode. If you enjoy what I do, please do consider leaving a like, subscribe if you haven't yet, share these videos around, you know how it goes, and tell me down in the comment section, what do you think about this mod? Do you think you might be voting for this one to have an actual Let's Play on my channel? I will see you next time, and until then, ad gloriam.